Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. A Speakers Bureau has asked if I'd like to give talks to college seniors about career. No, I won't wear a t-shirt when I do that. They asked me to submit the three most potent ideas that I would present. And so maybe you or someone you care about might find them of value. The first one, do what you love and you'll likely be unhappy. Sure, celebrity interviewers, celebrities in interviews tell you, follow your dream, do what you love and the money will follow. Follow your passion. Well, fact is, for every person who followed their dream, hundreds are roadkill on the career highway. Why? Because most people's career passion lies in only one of a few areas. Entertainment, media, sports, do-gooding, fashion, and so on. Supply-demand means that the odds of landing and sustaining even marginally remunerative employment in those fields are small. Employers recognize that there are zillions of people salivating to save the whale, even as volunteers, so why pay a reasonable wage and treat workers well? In the end, what leads to career contentment, career happiness is an oversold dream, are moderate difficulty, decent boss and coworkers, being treated with respect, ethical work, promotion and learning opportunities, reasonable commute, decent pay, and solid job stability. Unless you're unusually capable, driven, and ideally well-connected, you're more likely to find that far from the madding crowd, far from the passion fields. Do what you love as a hobby. The second of the three potent points I would hope to make in presenting, to these college seniors, would be that it may be better to, quote, settle than to wait for the perfect, so-called perfect job. Fact is, most people could be equally happy and successful in many careers. Waiting for a career idea that evokes, Eureka, I have found it, is usually foolish. It's wiser, generally, to, after a brief bit of smart exploration, for example, browsing the Occupational Outlook Handbook, which is free on the internet, or my book, Careers for Dummies, which profiles 350 careers, to pick something. Throw yourself into it as though it was the perfect career, and then adapt that off-the-shelf career, tailor it and accessorize it like a suit of clothes to emphasize your strengths and preferences while skirting your weaknesses. That's a more likely path to career success than waiting for the so-called perfect career. Too many people who hold out end up waiting for Godot and waiting for the Starbucks customer to decide whether they want a single cap or a double. And the third point I would make as core and critical to new graduates regarding career, networking isn't for everyone. Of course, if you're a natural schmoozer, are fine with cold calling, and have a rich network, absolutely network away. But many job seekers lack those attributes and are wiser to master the craft of answering a job ad so you can ethically levitate your application to the pile's top tier, and then connect with interviewers so you're the winner. That means, by the way, eye contact, storytelling, and avoiding scripted answers, which causes sterility rather than chemistry. If the Speakers Bureau had asked me for more than three ideas, I would have added these. 1. Consider under-the-radar careers. Those tend to be satisfying, enjoy a decent job market, and are offshore and automation resistant. Not all under-the-radar careers are, of course. So here are some examples of ones that I think meet those criteria. Optometrist, hair cutter, program evaluator, water irrigation specialist, and forensic accountant. Of course, there are many more. Those are just examples. The second additional point I would make, use what I call the point-by-point cover letter. In applying for an advertised position, point by point, describe how you meet each of the job listing's major requirements. Even if the application website doesn't provide a space for a cover letter, merely add it to the beginning of your resume. And the third additional point I would make is to vet employers. When interviewing, ask questions to help ascertain how good a job and career launchpad this is likely to be. For example, every boss and workplace are different. What's distinctive about yours? Or, what would a typical day like be for me? What would you hope I'd accomplish in the first 30 days? If I do a good job in this first position, what would be my likely next job within the organization? And how likely would I be to get it? I hope that those ideas would help anyone starting out to launch a more rewarding career, and maybe even if you're already well in your career, maybe some of these tips will be useful to you as well. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.